Down, skeet, 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 motherfucker down, skeet, skeet, goddamn, I got them. Surely crooks. So fresh, so clean, that bitch has been. Nice, dude, nice. Nice overtake, man. I don't know if he was after that scooter guy or something, I don't have no idea. But yeah, he just missed like a whole bunch of traffic there. Anyway, guys, how are you today? Welcome to my vlog. Now, a bit of an update if you watched my Drifting No Innovation video. I've checked their website recently, and the website changed. So, my thinking is because the website I saw last year was like a UK version, basically, of the website. So if you went to like Drift Innovation CO UK kind of thing, if you think about it, and that website was not updated for many years. But now that website no longer kind of exists, and what exists I think is the US version, because even when I used, and I was like, that's weird, because they had news from 2023, 2024. It's like, I did not see that, anything like that, any cameras or anything announced in those years when I visited the website last year. So I went to Wayback Machine, but the Wayback Machine only saved the website that was EUS based kind of thing, because even you have URL is US and then Drift Innovation kind of thing, right? So there was the US version, and therefore I would say the UK version was taken down, or just kind of when you search for Drift Innovation in UK or .com or whatever, it takes you to that website kind of to the default now, which is the one shown in the USA, I suppose, or something like that, or different countries or something. I have no idea, honestly, but that's not the website I saw. Even the website looks different, you know. The website itself looks different, and they have some sort of cameras, but they're not like action cameras at all. So over the few years since I bought the camera, this one, they've literally released something of like a head camera. So you put the camera on your head or like on a helmet. If you check the pictures and stuff like that, it's like a Chinese person on a construction with a helmet camera, kind of, not even like a motorcycle helmet, but just like a hard hat kind of camera, just to, I don't know, do pictures on a construction site or something. I have no idea what's the purpose of that, or like or they move towards like intercom kind of camera where you can what was it called, where you can photo conferences, something like that. If you read about it, I said that's not the website I was seeing, honestly. That's not the website I saw last year. So I'm pretty sure that like maybe their website, like, kind of, they either merge them or something, or use the default one that is currently available. Grandpa. That is currently available. My knee. Something like a Velcro in that pants, because I don't have the layer inside. So there, what was it called? What was it on about? The drift cameras, I know that. But so their website was different to what I remember and saw last year than what it is today, and there's more updates and stuff like that. But like I said, this company is no longer like Drift Innovation kind of thing. They don't longer make what was it called, the action cameras. They still have like XL and XL Pro, I think, in the lineup. Don't know if they're available on the website, I don't remember. However, they went into like that, what's it called, conferences cameras kind of thing, like on your head, and then you have a monitor or something. I don't know what that camera is even. So it looks weird, looks Chinese. So yeah, that I would say Drift Innovation is pretty much dead to me at this stage, because even the website changed to what it was before. So like I said, everything was out of stock. You know, if you check their cameras, they didn't have any cameras and stuff like that. They didn't have any new cameras lined up. And now you have a different website that they have cameras, but they're totally not for like motorcycles or anything like that, no action cameras kind of thing. And so, the drift is dead, so I can just say goodbye to drift cameras once this one die, and probably go with what was it called, Osmo 5 or 6 or whatever, just get the DJI camera. And like I said in my previous video, I do actually lean more towards DJI cameras because they have more options for me and things, such as there's like mic option and stuff like that. I don't have to have a wireless mic and stuff like that. But like I said, that is something that when this camera dies, maybe this year, maybe like next year, I hope it doesn't die this year. Because I'll have to figure out another mounting system for it, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Every 2 years I'll have to change that. Because I do change my helmets every 2-3 years. Now this one I can stay longer, this one, because this one's pretty well built. But even then, after 3 years, I'd rather have a new helmet, because technology moving on, you have a brand new helmet sort of thing. It's tested to better standards for sort of the same price, kind of. If you pay, for example, I'll give you an example. Let's say you paid £300 for a helmet 3 years ago and £300 for a helmet now. Chances are that helmet for £300 is going to be better now than it was 3 years ago. You can buy a better helmet basically for that price. Now, sure, there is inflation and everything, but like I said, technology moving forward, more competition, more brands, and for that £300, I would argue you can buy actually a pretty good helmet. Not that you couldn't buy a good helmet for £300, 3 years ago or something. And especially like I prefer to buy them when you sort of, it's on discount of some sort. Like it costs like, for example, £400, but you get them for, let's say, 300 or 320 or something. Just a bit of discount, like 20% maybe or something. 30%. Yeah, 20% would be 320, yeah, sort of thing. So yeah, the Drift Innovation, yeah, they changed their website sort of thing. They still produce cameras, but they don't produce anything motovlogging kind of action camera related anymore, except the XL and XL Pro if they're available anyway. But yeah, so like I said, the Drift Innovation is pretty much dead. There's not gonna be any new cameras probably. They went to a weird sort of market where you have like, I don't even know what to call that, like conference cameras or something like that, which obviously does not interest me at all. And like I said, they're Chinese now, so that's another thing. Not that Drift was ever like the greatest quality or something, but at this stage, you have a choice of Chinese ones anywhere you want, really. And you can buy them cheap as well, that's the point. So I might as well just move on to DJI. They have good charging points, like the batteries are completely removable. You can charge them in a dock, a sort of thing. You have to pay for it, obviously. It's not free. Costs like £40 or something. That charging dock, you can charge 3 batteries in it, but at the same time, that Velcro is annoying me that where my knee is. But at the same time, the camera, at least it's supported. It's gonna be supported, depends on obviously the model, and the old models might be coming out of commission kind of thing, sort of thing. But if you buy like 5 now, Osmo 5, and that's gonna be alright for another 4 years or whatever with support and stuff like that, probably, because it's quite new camera. It's not the latest, as I said. I think I didn't check their website anyway, but I think Osmo 6 is coming out or came out already. But yeah, that's the story. So yeah, I can forget about Drift for sure. Mr. Lena. And I have a lot of stuff to do on the bike. I have to order parts and everything. I haven't ordered them yet, but it's gonna take a month as well to just arrive for them, all the hoses and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much I plan for the future, and also I need to book the holidays. I'm gonna book them probably next week or something like that. Once I have the confirmation when I'm supposed to take my holidays and stuff. Then yeah. Well, anyway, that's the update I wanted to do about Drift basically, and I did that. So thanks for watching, I suppose. And I will see you in my next vlog video, whatever it's gonna be. Blast out.